Hi, I'm Laura Lee and I love to DIY. Fall is one of my favorite times of the year. It's so cozy, you spend lots of time with friends and family, you have parties, and you decorate your home for the season. Craft pumpkins are a great alternate to fresh pumpkins during this time of year because they're easy to clean up, no mess. They store great, they last all season, and you can bring them out next year if you'd like to reuse them again. So I was thinking, what if I used craft pumpkins this year versus fresh pumpkins? So I've come up with a few designs to get you inspired. We'll start with the Bling Pumpkin. So this is actually 3 options for a monogram Bling Pumpkin. Clean your pumpkins well before you get started. Clean up all the dust and smudges so that the paint and bling or whatever you're designing with lays well and stays on. So here with our monogram pumpkins, make sure that you stencil out your monogram before you start painting. And then the bling is actually self-sticky, so you don't have to use craft glue. Very easy and simple, and stick them on as you like. Ornate, monogram, whatever you please. Next we have the marbled pumpkin, and this is very glamorous. It might look a little complicated, but it's very easy. You actually just take an old bucket, fill it with water, spray a layer of paint on it, and then you simply dip and swirl your pumpkin to create a masked layer over the pumpkin. And you want to make sure you let it dry before you do your next coat. And here we actually did 3 different colors on the black pumpkin. We did gold, silver, and white. And in between each time, make sure you clean out your water so that you don't get remnants of the other color. And here on the smaller one, we used the white craft pumpkin with the silver and the gold. And we just added a little of the bling on top to spice it up a little bit and make it glammy. For the kids' craft pumpkins, these are great ideas, easy to clean up as well, and kids really enjoy decorating pumpkins this time of year. So here we have the duct tape mummy pumpkin. We've used the black craft pumpkin, we've used a black marker for the eyes, and then the glow-in-the-dark duct tape, which is really, really fun. This is very simple. You just start with a plain pumpkin, add the eyes first to kind of get his face, and then cut the duct tape in different strips to create the mummy look around it. Here we have our monster pumpkin. This is really fun for Halloween parties or for the kids to decorate with their friends, and they can create a little monster family. I used the white craft pumpkin for this one and used the lime green paint on top, and that's important to make sure the color really pops. Then we've just used craft glue to apply everything to the pumpkin. We have felt for his mouth, the googly eyes, and then pom-poms. Chenille stems kind of on his head to create crazy hair or antlers. And you actually can use a pencil to create the swirl effect with the chenille stems. And then a little Sharpie to add eyelashes for character. Here we have a carved craft pumpkin. And traditionally you carve a fresh pumpkin, but if you're wondering, yes, you can carve a craft pumpkin as well. Michael sells a tool. It's called the VersaTool. It's a hot knife that you plug in. If you stencil out the shape that you'd like to carve on your pumpkin, you just follow the lines and it easily creates that shape for you. If you'd like to illuminate this as well, you can use an LED light in the center. Last but not least, we have our half craft pumpkin. These are exclusively sold at Michael's and they are new this season. So they come in all different colors, varieties of shapes and sizes, and they're actually hollow on the back. So the opportunities are endless with these. These are also great because normal pumpkins just kind of like sit on the side in decor, but these can be incorporated on the walls. You can make a door hanger for your front door. You can also put one in the center of the wreath to change it up a little bit. Whatever you please. Here we have an example of a frame. You just take a plain frame. You attach the craft pumpkin in the center. We've added some thumbtacks for like a little ornate design. You can paint a name on it. You can paint a message. You can do any of these tips and tricks to this pumpkin. And then you can hang it on the wall in your normal gallery wall entryway. You can put 3 different frames together however you please. So with craft pumpkins, there are endless possibilities. You can go on Pinterest and get inspired. You can use our ideas. Michael's has plenty of product and inspiration at your fingertips.